The investigation continues into last week's fire death in Harford County, but residents in that Bel Air neighborhood saying they're living in fear tonight. Jeff Hager joins us now with the very latest on that story. Jeff?
Well, Kelly, to police, at least for now, the death of Kathleen Ellis remains a mystery. But to residents in her neighborhood, questions surrounding her death make them fear for their own safety.
I can't wait till they find out who did it.
Neighbors along Kirby's Circle fear for their safety amid suspicions that a woman on their street may have died at the hands of a rapist, an arsonist, and a killer, all in the form of a single person.
It's still unreal that it would happen in Bel Air in this neighborhood. Well, anywhere when you think of it. Such a heinous crime.
Last week, a 911 hang-up brought Harford County Sheriff's deputies to the home where they discovered a fire on the second floor. A brief search turned up 44-year-old Kathleen Ellis, unconscious, with no apparent pulse, and she died later that day. But her few words during that emergency call, where she alluded to being raped earlier that day, prompted investigators to classify this as a suspicious death.
Right now, we are investigating, and it takes time. We want the community to understand things like this aren't solved overnight. Pieces have to be put together, but we don't want to raise alarm unnecessarily. But as always, we encourage, lock your doors. If you see something suspicious in your neighborhood, let us know.
Investigators are still awaiting the results of an autopsy and other forensic tests to determine if any foul play may have been involved. But here on Kirby Circle, theories are running rampant. There's talk of someone knocking out the street light, loosening the bulbs to darken spotlights behind neighbors' homes, and even talk now of a possible suspect from the local supermarket.
He was saying hello to people going in and out of Safeway, and he had camouflage clothes on. And he looked just like the East Coast rapist.
Residents say they never saw Ellis emerge from her home last Tuesday, which was a snow day, and she made that 911 call about midnight that evening. Police say they found no evidence that anyone used force to enter that home. Jeff Hager, ABC 2 News.
All right, we have more tonight on that suspect who's been dubbed the East Coast rapist. Tonight, the FBI and police from several states are joining forces to catch this rapist. And we want you to take a good look at this picture. Authorities believe the suspect is responsible for rapes and attacks on other women, 17 women dating back to 1997. The most recent occurred in Northern Virginia in 2009, where he was almost caught when a victim was able to send a text message to her mother calling for help. Billboards featuring the sketches of the suspect will be up in 4 states, including right here in Maryland.